still discussing about inverse functions. We are still discussing about inverse function. But now in this lesson, we are going to look at using other types of questions. Now in this case, the functions are fractional. In other words, I'm talking about fractional functions. How do we find the inverse of a fractional function? That is what we want to look at. In the previous lesson, we were discussing on the linear, when a function is linear. So in this case, we are talking about when the function is a fraction. Like here, this is a fraction, 2x plus 3 over 4. This is what we call a fractional function. That is what we want to discuss today, a fractional function. So how do we simplify, how do we find the inverse of a fractional index? Right, now in this concept, we are still going to use the same 3 steps which I outlined in the previous lesson. Step number 1, f of x, remove f of x and replace with y. Right, then it becomes y is equals to 2x plus 3 over 4. Then after that, interchange or swap x and y. So here you can see there is x, I have swapped here, there is now y. Here there was y, I have swapped here, there is x. You can see what I've done here, just to swap them. Then after that, we have x is equals to 2y plus 3 over 4. Then from there now, you make them uniform. X over 1 is equals to 2y plus 3 over 4. Once you reach this stage, in order to remove the denominators here, we cross multiply. 4 multiplies with x is equals to 1 multiplied by 2y plus 3. Here I did not quickly multiply, but I introduced the brackets. Then from there, remove the brackets. 4x is equals to 2y plus 3. I've removed the brackets by saying 1 multiplied by 2y, 1 multiplied by 3. So you get 2y plus 3. From here, now make y the subject of the formula. That is stage number 3 or step number 3. 4x minus 3 is equals to 2y. As you can see, I've taken positive 3 to that side, it becomes negative 3 is equals to 2y. Now make y the subject. Divide both sides by 2 here. You divide both sides by 2 here. You get y is equals to 4x minus 3 over 2. That is how you find the inverse of a fractional. The methods are still the same. The steps are the same. Right? Now, let's look at example B. Example B, you can see f of x is equals to 1 over x minus 2. Now, y I've removed the f of x and replaced, that is step number 1, with y is equals to 1 over 2x minus what? 2. Now, interchange x and y. X is here, y is here. I've interchanged them. Now, after doing that, now x plus 2 is equals to y over 2. Now make them uniform. X plus 2 over y is equals to x plus 2 over 1 is equals to y over 2. Now do the cross multiplication. Now 2 multiplied by x plus 2 put in brackets is equals to 1 multiplied by y gives us 1. Then remove the brackets. 2x plus 4 is equals to y. Then now make, it's already y the subject of the formula, so it means y is equal to 2x plus 4. That is your inverse. Now, what I want you to do is, I want you to try the following exercise. Find the inverse of the following. This number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. So when you are finding the inverse of these questions, please continue following the 3 steps which I outlined in the first lesson. First, remove f of x and with y. Second, number 2, in swap x and y, their positions, swap them. Then after that, make y the subject of the formula. Your result is an inverse. Thank you very much.